Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Guy Atchley.
And I'm Stella Inger. We are broadcasting our 5 and 6 p.m. newscast from the Tucson Convention Center, where the Gem Show, the big Gem Show, is officially underway. We are inside the arena and we are standing in the stadium overlooking all the glitz and glam. We have brought our entire news team here. Chief Meteorologist Aaron Christensen is here with us as well.
On the other side of the arena, there's a big door that leads to the exhibition hall. That's where Justin Shecker is, and we'll be talking to him in just a couple of minutes. But first, Aaron is here to tell us about some good days for shopping indoors.
Yeah, actually, that wind that we've been having all day is going to continue tomorrow. So if you are going to be out at the Gem Show, quite frankly, the wind gusts are going to be pretty similar to what we had today. One of those gusty, blustery days in southern Arizona. In fact, the dust was kicked up so much, it was actually kind of tough to see the mountains at times. And that dust is not necessarily going away anytime soon. Our current wind gusts anywhere from 20 to 40 miles per hour still across southern Arizona. And tomorrow, one of those days at the Gem Show, you'll want to be inside because the wind will still be a factor from the east up to 30 miles per hour. That's in the Tucson area. Now, Saturday, you might want to do some outdoor shopping. That will be the best day for that. 79 degrees and wind from the east, 8 miles per hour. So the wind will take a hike by Saturday. Sunday, 76. So from a temperature perspective, just perfect. But we add to that a 10% chance for rain and rain next week. I'll tell you which day you'll definitely want to have that umbrella handy coming up.
Yeah, we experienced that wind just walking inside here, our hair all messed up. So a good day to be inside, Aaron. Thank you. And as I mentioned, this is officially the first day, the first official day of the big Gem Show. It's open to the public and it runs through Sunday.
This is the 61st Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. The theme is Minerals of Western Europe, and there will be about 250 retailers in the TCC exhibit hall and in the arena. So that's a glimpse of things to come during this newscast, and again at 6 o'clock. Let's begin with the day's top stories now. 3 people struck it rich in last night's $564 million Powerball jackpot. The winning tickets were sold in Texas, North Carolina, and Puerto Rico. This Texas store owner is getting $1 million for just selling a ticket. He didn't know about his store's good luck until reporters told him this morning.
I'm so exciting, you know. So I just called my wife, you know, hey, it's exciting.
Yeah, exciting it is. Now, the 3 winners beat the 1 in 175 million chance of matching all 6 numbers. And they weren't the only ones celebrating. At least 280 people won $10,000. That's not bad. And 33 people, a cool $1 million each, Guy.
Wow. Marathon peace talks aimed at ending the bloody crisis in eastern Ukraine came to a head today. Both pro-Russian rebels and Ukrainian forces have agreed to pull back heavy artillery beginning Sunday. If the ceasefire holds, it could bring to an end a 10-month conflict that has claimed more than 5,000 lives, many of them civilians, and plunged East-West relations to their lowest point since the end of the Cold War.
A community is demanding answers in the shooting deaths of 3 Muslim students. Services were held today for the victims who were shot near the campus of the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. 46-year-old Craig Higgs has been charged with first-degree murder. Police say an ongoing neighbor dispute over parking might have been a factor in the attack. The victims' families insist it's a hate crime, which has prompted FBI involvement.
Tucson police have identified a 5-year-old boy killed while trying to cross South Kolb Road last night. The boy's name, Allah Mahmoud, and 3 of his family members were crossing the road when he let go of his mother's hand and ran into the northbound lanes where he was then struck. The family was not using a crosswalk. No citations were issued to the family or to the driver.
In the meantime, though, a rollover to tell you about. A semi rolled over on the side this afternoon. This happened just about an hour ago. The driver was exiting the Alvernon off-ramp and overturned. The driver not injured. The accident under investigation, but we can tell you that the road is still closed tonight.
Pima County is worried about the homeless, specifically where they use the restroom outside of a downtown park. County Administrator Chuck Huckleberry is concerned about sanitation. Activists are calling for the toilets and showers at parks to be installed by the city. An 1,800-mile journey landed one little Yorkshire Terrier, a little dog, a long way from home.
Yeah, boy, this story is pretty interesting. This pup's owner is hoping to bring Nicholas back home to Tucson after he ended up all the way, can you believe this, in Howard, Wisconsin. Linda Baldazzo thinks a snowbird might have actually picked him up when he snuck out after a gate at her home was not locked. He was found on the streets of Howard, and a microchip helped the Area Humane Society track him back to her. Right now, Baldazzo is working to find money to actually fly to Wisconsin to bring her little puppy back. And boy, what a story. 1,800 miles away from Tucson. So we're trying to get this story going and trying to talk to her, maybe bring the puppy back.
Yeah. And now let's get back to the world's largest gym show happening right here at the TCC Arena. And it's happening through Sunday.
Yeah, it is. You know, let me put it into perspective. There are 40 shows, and last year, this show brought in about $100 million to our economy. So this is a pretty big deal for Tucson. It's easier for gem show shoppers to get around. That's a good thing. The streetcar is up and running. Last year, many had to deal with construction, but not so this year. Now, the gem show could soon become a permanent fixture in the city. A
project that is called 22nd Street View is looking to build a year-round showcase. Just take a look. These are artistic renderings of what the 150,000 square foot building would look like. The first 2 floors would be sold as a permanent location to vendors, and the 3rd floor would be an open rental space for everything from car shows to weddings. The group bought 6.5 acres last October for this development, and now they have to recruit people to buy at least half of the 80+ rooms before they can move forward.
The critical mass that will enable us to fund banking, the construction loan, is 50% of the rooms pre-sold. Once we get to that magic number, which is 43, then we can break ground and start almost immediately.
Project partner Lowell Carhart says they're ahead of schedule with 32 rooms reserved. If they don't get enough, he says they will build in phases. The Gem, Mineral, and Fossil Showcase is often referred to as the world's largest treasure hunt.
Oh, absolutely. There is plenty of gold, plenty of silver, and just so much more. Let's go ahead and check in with Justin Schecker, who joins us live now in the exhibition hall. Justin.
Hey, Guy and Stella, good afternoon to you. As you know, this show attracts vendors, dealers, gem and mineral enthusiasts from all around the world. Right now, I'm at the Best of the British Gemstones exhibit, and I'm happy to be joined here now live with Martin Wright. Now, Martin, tell our viewers at home, where exactly are you from?
Yeah, I'm from CW Sellers. We're a jeweller manufacturers from the UK in a county called Derbyshire.
Derbyshire.
Derbyshire, that's right, not Derbyshire.
And you told me you have 3 types of gemstones on display. Let's start by showing everyone at home what are we looking at in this case.
This is Derbyshire Blue John. It's a fluorite. There's 15 known varieties or veins of it that we work with, from small pieces up to the large bowl style pieces that are increasingly popular. If we move on to this case, we've got Preseli Bluestone, which is the same granite as what they built Stonehenge from. It's from the same South Wales quarry, 150 miles away from the actual site. But yeah, it's a project we work with English Heritage on to produce the jewellery you see on show. And then finally, we come to the Whitby Jet, 180 million years old. We've been working with it since 1860, since Queen Victoria made it famous when she was wearing it for when she lost Prince Albert, and we've got quite a wide selection from Gothic pieces to the largest collection of antique pieces and the modern pieces that you see on show today.
All right, thank you so much. Now, coming up later in the show, I've got 2 more awesome exhibits to show you guys at home. One showcases minerals from all around the world, and the other one has a musical theme. But for now, let's send it back up to you, Guy and Stella.
Justin, thank you so much.
There is so much to do here. I literally spent like 30 minutes walking around, and our assistant news director had to text me like, you got to come up here. These diamonds and gems and everything. I love it.
And this is just one of the gem shows going on around town.
Absolutely. When we come back, the Keno Gem and Mineral Show at the Keno Sports Complex. Rare items ready for sale.
Plus, even more to see at the TCC Arena and Exhibition Hall. KGUN-9's Gem Show Roadshow will be right back.